Tony, it's a 1-0 defeat here against Bath City. What did you make of the game?
Well, I thought first half, we wasn't that great. We got caught on the ball trying to play out from the back. If you live and die by the sword, really, if you play it long, and I thought we should be playing it a little bit long going up the slope, and we've got punished for trying to play, out from back, and it's a poor goal to give away. But that's what can happen if you want to play like that. And I have to say that I think that Bath probably should have increased their lead, because we was a little bit unorganised in the first half. We come out second half, and I thought we got a great response from the players. We was going down the slope, and I thought we put enough pressure on to Bath to equalise, really. But it's, at the end of the day, we still we haven't gained 3 points from another game, and we haven't gained any points from another game. But the effort was there, but in the second half especially. But we need something to change, and hopefully you can just believe and hope that things will go our way. We've missed a goal. We've had a goal which has been given offside, and we've missed a goal right at the death of the whistle, and where we can't get a ball in net. But it wasn't to be. But I'm a lot more pleased with the second half performance than the first half.
Yeah, like you said, it felt like there was a real reaction going into the second half. So as much as we did lose the game, you can take something from the fact that the players do really care, and they've listened to you at half-time, and they've gone out and put their all in, and probably were unlucky not to take anything. Yeah,
exactly that. I thought, as I say, but you've got to give credit to Bath in the first half. They did play well and probably had a couple more chances. But second half was good from us, and I've said to the players that they are good players. They are good players, but they've got to believe that they're good players, and they've got to believe as a group that they're going to do that certain things. So we've got to still do it ourselves as well, and we brush ourselves down and go into Tuesday night, and hopefully, I'm sure the crowd will get behind them, as like the Bath crowd got behind their team today. But and hopefully we can only just see if things will change, and if they're doing what we've asked them to do, they certainly will.
Elliot Romain arrived at the club today from Horsham on loan. He featured out there. He's a player Dartford fans will know well. But tell us a bit about his arrival.
Well, for obvious reasons, we've been looking for another forward to try and join us. There was a couple of other deals as well might have been going through, but we know Elliot, and it works well for both clubs. We've got something like 8 games in 4 weeks, Saturday, Tuesday over the next period, and I needed to get another forward in, and that happened late yesterday, although it was been going on for most of the week. But the actual paperwork I didn't think got through till later on, and that's why we've had to announce it this morning.
Richard Chin obviously featured against us today. When he left the club at the end of last month, it was sort of notion that he might be coming back. So can you talk us through the fact that obviously he's now something?
Without sort of being disrespectful to anybody on that, what's happened, all I can say, and it's really important for our supporters to understand this. We done a deal with Charlton, Richard and his agent, and we was waiting for him to come back on, this week on Thursday, and he was to sign all the papers and agreed with us that he was going to come to us. Charlton agreed with him, he'd come to us, and his agent agreed that he was going to come to us. And I was driving in thinking that we was going to have him on Thursday, and I got a call from Charlton saying that he's changed his mind basically. Now whether that's from the agent or from Richard, it's up to us. It happens. He has that right to change his mind. There's no, I haven't got that. But when all agreements were done, and the agreements were, that he was coming to us, and that's why we waited for him. He played Monday night for Charlton, come off, and he was going to come to us. And but you have to move on. You can't mope. That's how things are in this day and age with football and agents. And Charlton, I have to say Charlton have been good to us, and they to be honest, I thought Charlton were upset with the situation, but at the same time, the agents are going to tell him where he's got to go, and it's just, it's a little bit of a bitter taste in your mouth, but we have to accept that, and as I say, we move on.
Taylor Maloney wasn't in the matchday squad today.
Yeah.
Is there a problem with him? Can you give us an update?
No, Taylor, he had some commitments this weekend. When he signed, he informed me of them this weekend, and it hadn't changed from his part. It changed from our part because we didn't have a game originally, today, and we've obviously done the Bath game because it was postponed. So he wasn't available. It was. I knew that was going to happen when he signed for us, and he's up front with me. But as I say, second half, and Taylor's got out of the way at the moment, but it gives someone else an opportunity, and it's so disappointing that we haven't got something from the game, and really, really disappointing. But we still have to sort of move on.
And going forward, like you said, it's a really busy schedule. We've got Chippenham on Tuesday, and then we're off to Dover, and then the fixtures can keep coming. So is it looking likely that you'll stay in charge for the coming games? And secondly, how are you feeling going into that run?
I think it'd be fair to say to me that I've obviously offered to the board that I will carry on till the end of the season if need be. We've obviously gone through the process of going through the applications, and we've met with, I've met as well with a few of them applicants, and it's what the board really want, what they're going to try and do. We still have quite a few to get through, but it's very important that we make the right decision when it comes along. If I've not come out, I've offered to do it till the end of the season, but if it's better for the club that I don't, then we'll take that decision. But if it's better that he do, then we'll make that decision. But we've got, as I say, quite a few. We've had the applications all come in. We've gone through everything now. It's now meeting with people and seeing where we're at and where they're at, and some of the meetings have been excellent. I can say that. But having said that, I'm quite happy to continue with what I'm doing at this moment in time, and going forward with all the games to come. If we continue doing like we've done in the last couple of games, and today in the second half in particular, then I'm confident that things will only get better.
Cheers, Tony.